Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, I have probably one of the coolest things I have ever actually seen for the PlayStation 5, and ever since then, I've been watching a lot of this stuff ever since the PlayStation 5 came on out, especially because we're more of a PS5 Restock channel, but also a little bit of Sony news mixed on in. But this, of what I'm about to show you guys, is possibly, to me, one of the coolest things we've seen so far. People have actually went and custom rebuilt from the ground up a PlayStation 5, made it water coolable, as well as also they might even be making it for sale in the near future. I think this is probably one of the coolest things I've seen so far, and I've been around the internet a lot these past few months, covering up the new consoles, the new next gens, etc. So this will probably be one of really cool videos. We have videos to go show you guys, we have pictures to go show you guys, and overall, to me, I am nothing but surprised and impressed when it comes to this in general. So if you guys will sit back, relax, and enjoy, we have a lot of cool stuff to show you guys up in this video. And just a quick reminder for my community, or if you guys are new, we are giving away a PS5. We may have maybe like 1 or 2 days left, if that. So make sure you guys are subscribed. That's all you guys have to do to be entered into a go and win. We may also do another one in the future too as well. And also put on the notifications for the channel itself. Also leave a like if you guys enjoy these types of videos, and definitely comment down below if you guys think it looks cool or whatever. I would love to always hear your thoughts. We'll also have the proper links down below for the actual sources for all this stuff as well, to give them some love, because they deserve it more than me for sure. And of course, we always have the Twin Twitch stream, a link down below, and Weeble. You guys sign up for Weeble, deposit $100. You guys go get free stocks in Coinbase. You guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go get free Bitcoin. We also usually have the Amazon link down below for the PS5 too as well, if you guys want to check for that for warehouses or whatever. So I always hate whenever YouTubers do that, but if you go and beg for the likes, you get the likes. You go beg for the subs, you get the subs. It's always lame, but you know, what can you do? So when it comes to this, like I mentioned, we literally have people who have built their actual PS5 using the same PS5 specs, literally from their console, and rebuilt it, custom designed it, made it water cooling. If you guys don't know, like, I'm a big PC guy, so I love building computers and stuff like that. Basically just kind of means that your computer, or your actual PS5 in this case, runs a little bit slower and also runs in a less higher heat, which just makes it a little bit better, more efficient, etc. And overall, the fact and the amount of effort that they put in to make this has been nothing but insane. So I'm sure you guys care more about actually seeing it than me talking and rambling about it. We can ramble about it afterwards. So let's go into the actual cool B-roll so you guys can see how amazing this all turned out now. And of course, leave your thoughts down below on what you guys think in general. But this, to me, is so cool. Let me go and shut up for a second, and let's go and show this. And that is probably one of the coolest things I think I have ever personally seen. Let me go and actually, we have a lot of pictures I want to showcase this up to as well. As I mentioned, the actual original video will be linked down below if you guys want to creep on it fully. But oh my good God, modding cafe, this is probably one of the coolest things I've had a chance to go and see. As I mentioned, this is all fully water cooled, fully thermal performance tested. They literally actually used it and actually used the console itself. And overall, this is probably one of the coolest things I've ever had a chance to see. And I think they also mentioned as well they wanted to maybe go and sell it in the future, but I think that's still up in the air. I think they also do a lot of custom PC stuff too, so the fact that they're moving their computer technology, like the familiarity of actually making it with the computers into the PlayStation, nothing but cool. And I would love to see that also as well for the Xbox and stuff. Like I said, the original video is also linked down below. So I'm going to go and actually go showcase up an article that I originally saw this from over here from Andy Robinson. And let's go and dive on into this on over here. This is probably one of the coolest things. And as I mentioned, I want to see your thoughts down below. So the PC modders create a fully functioning water-cooled PlayStation 5. So literally you want to go make this commercially available. Now, I'm not sure if Sony's going to allow this because it still technically is the PS5 and they're technically reselling PlayStation 5s. Maybe as a custom job, I can see it. So I'm not 100% sure. If you guys remember a few weeks back, we also had those custom black PS5s that may have run into some legal issues as well. So we can kind of maybe see if it'll be possible or not. But a Vietnamese hardware modder has built a custom water-cooled PS5 console and suggested he'll soon make them available to buy. Custom PC creator Nohon Fobosh, which I probably said wrong, built the console over 2 months, first by deconstructing the PlayStation 5 console, and then creating entirely custom plates and parts in order to reassemble it. with a new water cooling system. So they literally took the entire PS5 apart and rebuilt it and also made it water coolable. Water cooling is a method of heat removal using water, which is often more efficient and less noisy. I personally have that in my current computer right now. It's also really cool because you can also even have little lights built on it. It's very nice. Which basically all it uses like air cooling systems if you want to go and like use a normal computer, normal PS5. So water cooling is just a little bit better overall. And as demonstrated by the standard PS5 large size, modern air cooling also takes up a lot of room, which is true. You need to have those big fans to kind of blow out hot air. This is just the very first version of a water-cooled PS5. There'll be so many more versions, and his video published in his YouTube channel. We are continuing to prepare a commercial version and also ready to integrate the water-cooled PS5 into our next PC build, which is very cool, very nifty. I love the idea behind this, but as well, more so, I find it more intriguing that they literally went and rebuilt it. I think I'm more intrigued on that, if anything. So very cool, very impressive. As seen in the video and imagery on this page, which will showcase up in a second down here, but down below. If someone follow me on Twitch, thank you for following. The water-cooled PS5 would be much smaller than the original console, if not for its tail plastic casing, which is kind of true if you guys ever look at the actual console itself. The plastic casing is actually kind of big, like it extends out quite a decent bit outside of this. I think it looks nice and sleek myself. I mean, it looks a little bit bulky too, but overall, I get why they have it. It would be much smaller with the original console, if not for its tall plastic casing. The PS5 has a large 120mm cooling fan, which Sony's thermal design boss Yoshiro Otori has said it's part of the reason for its console size, which I'm okay with a bigger console if it runs better. The engineer told 4Gamer last year that the PS5 could have been smaller in size if Sony had opted to install 2 smaller cooling fans instead, one for each side of the machine. However, controlling multiple fans would be more difficult than the current design and would have also increased the manufacturing cost of the hardware. We already know that the consoles are selling at a loss, so we totally get that. Modder Neforach has run a thermal performance test on the water-cooled PS5 and posted the results within the video on this page. There's no way to measure precisely the temperature of the APU core of the PS5 and memory chips. Typically, if you have a computer, you can do basically get software things that go and tell you the exact temperature of your CPU. So it would kind of make sense because some of that software is not available on the console itself, just so you guys know. And memory chips testing was done in a manner that takes a lot of time playing. He explained, but based on the water temperature and backplate temperature, we can gauge the performance in the system in some way. It's not clear how the modder intends to make custom hardware available to purchase, though he's encouraged interested commentators to contact him via direct message or email. Now, I don't want to go and say I don't know anything about them, so I'm not condoning them or endorsing them. I'm more so endorsing the fact that how cool this actually turned out. This project turned out insanely cool. Dude, my webcam's always in the weirdest spots, but look at how nifty and cool this actually turned out. Now, I'd love to see your thoughts or your comments. I'm a big fan of the futuristic tech. Now, if I really had to pick, I do kind of think the PS5 here looks a little bit slimmer, sleeker, and cooler, but more so if you have the lights off, you have custom lighting mixed down in with this, you have the water cooling also going, and also the simplicity of it is very, very cool as I'm showing up all these pictures itself. So as I mentioned in the comments, definitely leave a comment down below if you guys even like this in the first place. Now, if anything, this would be a really cool thing to go give away, if anything. But I love the aesthetic on it. I love more so the fact that they literally made this happen. Look at how cool this looks. And that's kind of what I was saying. I love the idea and aesthetic. If you have custom room lights, you know how I have my little nano leaves behind me, right over there. I think this looks really cool. More so impressive that they literally built this from the ground up. This is awesome. It's so nice. It's so cool. And I'd be more kind of curious if it runs more efficiently than the PS5, more so on long term. I'm sure it probably would. But look at how nice this looks. I also love the actual controller, and you have the controllers themselves. You have the up, down, X, triangle, square buttons. I love that little attention to detail. Looks very cool. Looks very, very cool. Now, I kind of wish for at least my case that the entire design would be more so on the entire console itself. For me, I'm not really a big fan how it has it's halfway sticking on out in the front and then it kind of doesn't cover up the back. But I do think it looks very, very cool. If you had a techie friend over, a nerdy friend over or whatever, this would absolutely be a major conversation piece. I just think it's cool. I love the fact that someone literally made this, put the time out of it, and they're definitely more talented than I am. That's for sure. But yeah, I just love all of these. This one's probably one of my favorite pictures, I think, if anything. So I do want to go give a major I guess, I don't know, congrats on this. This is so cool. If these were ever available for purchase in the future, like I said, I'm not condoning this because I'm not sure exactly. I've not personally used one myself, so I can't be like, hey, go try to buy one or whatever. But if they ever do make these available in the future, I think there might be a market for it, and I think it's very, very intriguing overall. So very cool. Very, very cool. I love seeing people doing custom things with their consoles, their PlayStations, their Xboxes. If they ever make any cool stuff like that, I would love to go and showcase up more things as well. And of course, as per usual for these videos, I would love to hear your thoughts down below. I'm not the biggest fan of the design, but I'm more so a very big fan of the fact that they literally rebuilt this from the ground on up. They made it water cooling, and for the PC aficionado and myself, that is nothing short of impressive. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys like these types of videos, of course, always leave a like, subscribe, especially for the PS5 giveaway that's ending very, very soon, as well as also put in the notifications if you guys want. We'll probably have a little bit of restock news all throughout the day, and also some little fun videos too as well throughout the day as well. We always have the Twitch stream, a link down below if you guys like to hang out and follow over there. The Amazon link for the PS5 if you guys want to go and check and see for warehouse sales or cancellations or whatever for the PS5 itself, and also the Weeble. Sign up for Weeble, deposit $100. You guys go get free stock and free money, and Coinbase, you guys buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go get free Bitcoin as well. Very fun video, very cool stuff. As I mentioned, all the original sources will be linked down below, and it's very cool I even get to make a video like this to showcase this because my nerd senses were tingling throughout the entire time. Love you guys all so much, and I'll see you guys up in the next video later on throughout today. You guys are all fantastic. Hope you guys are all having a really relaxing Sunday, and I love you guys all to bits. Love you guys.